Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing my first ever wear test on a foundation. I'm going to be doing a demo this morning and I'm going to do a wear test throughout the day, and then I'm going to come back with a review. This is, I believe, my fourth, maybe fifth time trying out this foundation. We are going to be using the new Kat Von D, what is it called? True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation. I have the shade 12012, so 12. And this is a light shade. Normally I stick to the fair category, but this is what was recommended to me on the Sephora shade finder, given another foundation that I think is a really good shade match for me. I'm going to be honest, I've already worn this. I know this is a little bit too dark. I'm going to have some swatches for you guys on the screen with some names of some other foundations that I think work a little bit better for me. But just a few details. This retails for $36. It's supposed to be a medium coverage. The finish is matte. It's very liquidy. As this comes out, you guys will see it's quite runny. I'm going to use a brush to apply it today. It says it's lightweight, medium coverage, liquid to powder, vegan foundation that sets to a long wear, airy matte finish that won't clog pores. What else you need to know? Okay, so 97% agree that it feels comfortable on skin. I do not. 97 agree it feels breathable. I also do not. And 94 agree it's not cakey. Again, I do not think that this foundation is any of those things. Obviously I already have a few thoughts in mind how I feel towards this foundation. I can tell you right now it's not a favorite, that's for sure. But let's go ahead and get into trying this on. Putting the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I found that this really needs a more gripping primer to stay on my skin. I do have oily skin. I've already done my skincare this morning. It's been setting in for probably about half an hour to 45 minutes. I'm getting ready to leave for work. So basically with this, I am only going to be doing my foundation and setting this today. I'm not putting any other makeup on because I really want to see how this looks on my skin throughout the day. That feels good. It's pretty tacky. And again, I have used this with a sponge and with a brush. You really have to shake this because this separates pretty easily. I did all my swatches last night, so I'll put those on the screen for you guys. But this separates quite a bit. And so the packaging is what's got me to buy this. So this is like the only part that's squeezy. Everything else is a hard plastic shell. But it's really nice. Let me see if I can show you guys when this comes out. But it is extremely liquidy. Okay. So I'm gonna go with that and see how that goes. And even on my hand it looks really oily, which kind of freaks me out a bit. But I think this makes my skin look a lot drier than it is. I'm just gonna kind of stipple this on. Sorry, my ferret is running around. It's early in the morning and I just let her out. Everyone else in my house is still asleep, including my husband and my dog. But I film in the room that my ferret sleeps in, so she's wide awake. But like I was saying, I feel like this is it makes my skin look pretty darn dry for some reason. Like, I don't like the way this applies, and I've tried it with a sponge sponge is my preferred way to put foundation on most of the time. But I tried the sponge the first day or two that I tried this out and it looked horrible. Guys, it looks so bad. And even now, like, can you guys see that? It just doesn't look good. It doesn't go on smooth. In this lighting, the shade match doesn't look that bad, but when I'm out in daylight, hopefully you guys will be able to see it. But it's kind of, I believe it's rainy today, so we'll see how well you'll even be able to see. And I just feel like it's patchy. It doesn't blend well. I don't know what this is rated currently. I know a lot of people don't use Kat Von D or don't support her, so they don't buy her products. I am not like the biggest fan of Kat Von D, but I did want to try this out just because I thought the packaging looked really cool, as well as I thought her other foundation never worked for me and I had oily skin, so I thought maybe this would be better, and it was a little bit more lightweight. But I'm gonna check what the reviews are saying of this right now, because I personally do not like this. But this is kind of where we're at. I don't think I want to add any more. Is what that is looking like. It doesn't feel overly sticky, so that's nice. I mean, I think there's a little bit of tack, but I think a lot of that comes from that primer. But at the moment, it feels okay. I definitely think it feels heavier than some of my other foundations, like the NARS Sheer Glow, which I put in a swatch next to this, is one of my favorite foundations to use on a regular basis, and I think that one is a lot lighter feeling than this one is. But we'll see as we go throughout the day. That's what we're looking like. I am going to set my face. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I will come back at the end of the day and I will wrap everything up and tell you guys what I think, but you'll be seeing check-ins throughout the rest of the day. But I will see you later. Bye! Okay guys, I don't know if you can tell, but we are about 3 hours into this wear test now. I actually think this is looking better the longer that I have it on. It doesn't look as dry on my forehead as it did. It still looks a little dry. I did just set my face and then I sprayed it with my all-nighter setting spray, which I always do every day. But so far, I like it better now than when I first applied, so maybe this is just something that I need to wear. But again, I have other foundations where I don't have this issue. It just looks good from the beginning to the end. So I don't really have time to like mess with the finicky foundation. It's just not worth it to me. But so far it is looking a lot better. The shade I still don't think is the best, but it is what it is. But yeah, I will check in with you guys in a couple more hours. Bye. Hello everybody, and welcome back. It is the end of the day. It's about 5 o'clock now, and so I've had this on for about 8.5, almost 9 hours now. It was a little bit of an earlier day for me, but I did want to update you guys. I did look on Sephora a little later. This had 4-star reviews, and I don't understand how, because I still don't like it. As you guys can see, my skin looks a bit glassy / almost oily to me. Like when I touch my skin, I can almost I feel the oil being picked up by my hand. I think it looks oily. It's definitely more of a light medium coverage. You probably could have built it up, and I mean, I started out with a medium coverage, so I'm not at all surprised that that's where I'm at right now. I think the Hydro Grip Primer really makes a difference. I think you need a gripping primer, like I said earlier. Otherwise, I don't think the wear time on this is good at all. But as far as how my skin is looking now, it looks like my pores, I don't know if you guys can see, but my pores on my cheek area look kind of large. I think my face just looks oily and dewy in a bad way at this point. The shade match, again, hasn't been like the worst. It's been okay for most of the day, especially like right now. I don't think it's too bad, but as you can see, like my chin is completely like red, is all showing through, and that's pretty normal for me. I do touch, as you can tell in my videos, I do touch my face a lot, especially my chin, and I was on my computer quite a bit today, and so I just rest my hand on my chin, so that's not uncommon for me to have that redness already there. But as far as like my thoughts on this, I would maybe give this 2 stars. So I hope this is all in focus. I have my dog here because he's very needy right now. This is what we do. My dog's barking because my husband just got. Okay. What was I trying to say? I think the best things about this foundation are for sure the packaging. I think the packaging is really cool and innovative, but I don't think the packaging justifies keeping a $36 foundation that I don't like. I'll probably be returning this to Sephora just because for several reasons. I don't like it. I don't think the shade match is great, and I don't want to keep a product I have to work that hard to use, and I don't already like the product. But that'll be it for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd like to do more wear tests if possible in the future, but they're a little bit harder to film, so we'll kind of see how this goes moving forward. But I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye!